Hi, thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. It is Pamela Anderson, and I just started a new YouTube channel. Just kidding. If you guys have not been in a coma for the last few weeks, or since February, I want to say, who has tuned in to the Pam and Tommy series? I think it's 6 episodes. I've watched 5 so far. I'm not sure if all 6 are out yet, but I know it premiered in February, so we're in March now, and I'm gonna upload this first week of March. So if you guys want to get this look, tattoo, even this wig look, all the good stuff, stay tuned. But before you do that, please subscribe if you want to, of course. It does not do much for you, but it does so much for me, and of course I'll appreciate it forever. Do not be afraid. We are going to fix this. If I look to the side, you already know it's my monitor. I just want to make sure that I'm in focus, because yeah, that's why my words are not coming out. I'm out of energy, but not out of it to, you know, not enough to not do this look, if that makes sense. See, I'm not making sense. So let's just jump right into the video. So unless you've been hiding under a rock, Pam and Tommy is a series that came out this year of 2022 in February. So we're in the beginning, the first week of March right now. So even when this premieres, it'll still be the first week of March. And yeah, so that's what I'm inspired by, hence why I already have a base on. I've already covered my brows and made them thin because my natural brows are thick. I am Middle Eastern, I am of, you know, Mediterranean descent, and I have beautiful thick brows. So not that thin brows are not it, they were it. I used to over pluck my brows to get them to look like this, but now it's back, I guess, according to TikTok. I don't know, but I still want my brows back. So that was already very time consuming. That's why it's done off camera, but I'm more than happy to do it for you guys on camera. Don't be scared. I know, I look scary. If I look into the side, that's just my monitor, and I just want to make sure that I'm in autofocus for you guys so that you can see my products and exactly what I am doing. So unless you've been hiding under a rock, you know that there is a series that is dear to my heart. I'm watching the Pam Anderson and Tommy, I think it's called Pamela and Tommy, or Pam and Tommy, whatever. It premiered last month, so we're in March right now, and this video will be up the first week of March, and I got inspired, so why not? So that's where eyebrow blocking comes into play, and I'm more than happy to do that for you guys in a separate video because it is time consuming and whatnot. And whenever I transform into a character and have to use kind of like special effects and whatnot, it is a time consuming day indeed, but I am more than happy to do it. So at least this cuts my filming time in half and whatnot. Yeah, so I gave myself thinner brows, and according to TikTok, it's all the hype. I even gave myself a tattoo, the barbed wire tattoos. Yeah, it's fake, so I can't wait to take it off after, but this was all the hype in the 90s. I feel like Nick Lachey had one. Yeah, obviously Pamela Anderson. A lot of people did. A lot of people, even regular folks. So anyway, without blabbing too much, let's jump right into the video. So like I said, these are not my brows. I just took literally a light eyeshadow. So this is Swiss Chocolate by MAC. And I just mixed it in with a little bit of a softer brown just to give myself like a little line and whatnot. The over plucked brows that Pamela Anderson is known for. So let's jump into the video. I'm gonna give myself a smoky eye without spoiling it. Actually, let me grab something so fun and so age revealing. So I am a 90s baby, and they were just the it couple at that time, you know? And I don't know, just a lot of scandals and whatnot, whether it's their divorce, their sex tape, their, you know, their marriage after 4 days of knowing each other. It's just such a fun series, and I'm just so inspired by the makeup, and Pamela Anderson is just such an icon and such a beautiful lady till this day. So yes, but let me go grab the thing I'm talking about. It's a makeup kit and it's quite age revealing, but that is okay. I believe Alexis Vogel did makeup for Pamela Anderson. She even has a whole kit for her. I don't know if they still sell their stuff online, but I literally begged my mom for this makeup kit back in the day. How embarrassing. Although I got rid of all the makeup that was in there because for sure it's expired since. Come on now. There's little pouches right here. So face, one for the eyes, and then one for the lips. But the best part of the whole thing, and I really want to watch it if it still works, if I even still have a DVD player. So it's not that old. It's not VHS, okay? For all the youngins, thank you for tuning in. Before YouTube, this is how you learn to apply makeup, okay? You can even hear Holly Madison talking about it. So hi Holly, my fellow Capricorn. So look at this beautiful work. So this makeup artist was responsible for all the sultry, smoky looks for the Playboy girls, all the Playmates. That was the look. It's created by her. And the hair too, the tousled, nice, you know, little sex symbol hair. But alrighty, let's jump right in. So since face is on, base is on, all that good stuff, brows, I'm just gonna start applying my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna try to go for a smoky look. I looked at a bunch of photos from her younger years up until now, just smoky, that's her look, and we're gonna mimic it as closely as possible. So first things first, I'm gonna start off with a little bit of this eyeshadow by MAC, one of my favorites. So I really like this on the brow bone, and I'm gonna list everything I use down below. Let's see, and I'm gonna take this really old school makeup designery or mud brush and just get a little bit of that on there. Flick it off, of course. So if I look down or if I look into the side, it's just my monitor and mirror, okay? I'm just gonna apply that nicely, just give it a highlight. And I tanned myself, I worked out, not for the purpose of this video, but you know, I'm doing pre-wedding preparations. But it worked out perfectly for this video. If you look into my other videos, I'm so pasty, and then on here in person I have beautiful golden color, nice tan. I'm doing bed tanning because I definitely don't want spray tanning to get on my wedding dress. It's quite an expensive dress, and even if it wasn't, still, I don't care. I don't want any makeup, anything on my dress. Because I'm well aware of the dangers of the bed tanning. I don't tan my face. I faked this with a Huda Beauty foundation stick, so I'll link that below too, just so you guys are aware of what I used on my brows and face prior to filming. And let me know if you guys have heard of Alexis Vogel, especially if you're of a younger generation. Next, I'm gonna go in with a soft brown eyeshadow, and this is called Bamboo, also by MAC. And MAC was definitely it back then. Not that it's not anymore, but you know what I'm saying. And I've worked for the company a long time, just not in the 90s because I was a kid. So So I wanted to give myself thinner brows as well as more forehead. So I thought by blocking, it's gonna give me a little bit more forehead. So we'll see. I do have a blonde wig because Pamela Anderson is blonde. And the girl that's playing her, wow. Very, very talented. The voice, the motion, beautiful. And the guy, wow, wow. You guys are amazingly talented. And the makeup artist and the hair team, that's where I did my research. That's the type of stuff that intrigues me, intrigues my soul. So I'm just gonna pack it on with another brown, and this one's called Uninterrupted. So I'm not really particular on blending it too much. 90s makeup wasn't really that blended. I definitely want to leave all this room for more smoke. And smoky was smoky. Now we have like brown smoky, purple smoky, whatever color. When back then, smoky literally just meant black eyeshadow. It was definitely a look. And I'm sorry if you guys start to hear background noise or anything like that. I can't control what happens outside of my home. And I just have the most stubborn brows, so I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to deliver this look as accurately as possible. I guess it won't hurt to top it off with a little bit of a redder brown. Maybe I'll go in with like purple or a light pink after I apply the smoke, but we shall see. I'm kind of bringing it down to my bridge, just whatever I have left over, just to mimic her little nose. Not that I have a giant nose or anything, but she has just the cutest little nose ever, naturally. So I'm gonna work between two colors. I'm not sure if this is limited edition, but Carbon definitely isn't. So this is just a quad palette that I put together, and you'll save a few dollars if you buy the pan ones, you know, but make sure you have a palette that it can go into. So again, a flat shader brush, just very old school. I'm gonna take a little bit of the smoky color, just apply it on my lid. She always kind of had it out, like winged, as in the whole shadow, not the liner. I know we're into the wing liner movement. I am huge on that movement. Before I blend that out, I kind of want to go to the bottom of the eye with this nice Morphe brush. It's dual-ended, but I'm going to take the bigger side, and I'm going to go in with Carbon, so that matte black shadow. So I'm kind of keeping it tight, not too crazy. The fun part about this is that she is a rock star girlfriend at that time, so it's okay to have it a little bit messy and not crazy. I'm kind of into it. It reminds me of the Julia Fox, the Julia Fox filter on TikTok. Don't mind me, guys. My personality is gonna start coming through and through more and more, and I'm just this very silly person that laughs at everything. And then just to seal in this eye, I'm gonna go in with a liner. I'm kind of hitting the bottom of it. The bottom. It's not hitting pan, but hitting pan in eyeliner terms. Quick little pause, so you guys should look something like this. That's without lashes. All good. So, of course, I did my research and wanted to know what kind of makeup they use. Maybe some fun stuff from the 90s, maybe stuff I have, my mother has. I don't know. I don't know what I was hoping to find. But I did find that they did use the Charlotte Tilbury, the mini one, the Pillow Talk set. And they use Bobbi Brown's Beige as well as Rose. I could see that because they're kind of frosty. And then this shade right here, Boy, from Chanel. They're all so pretty. Of course, I'll open them up and whatnot, but before we get to the lips, I just wanted to share that. Alrighty, and we are back. Now that lashes are on, I feel great. So again, I don't feel like I need to do that on camera, but of course, if you guys want a tutorial, I am more than happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments below. It's starting to turn into something. It's starting to look like something. We got something. Alrighty, I think we can move on to concealer. So for today, I'm just gonna keep it in the MAC family and use the Pro Longwear from them in NC20. I'm curious how this will look with my tan. In person, I am so tan. I typically apply it with a beauty blender, but let's go ahead and apply it with this brush. So this is by Morphe. I'm just gonna take a little translucent powder. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier, of course. I'm like, at this point, everyone has seen it, I feel like, so no need to be extra corny. And then these are so cute from Amazon. And don't feel pressured to buy any makeup product used in this video, because you can definitely find something lying around and whatnot. I just decided to, you know, put everything out there just so you guys know what I'm using in case you guys wanted to know exactly what I was using. So I'm just gonna keep it a little more simpler on the face. So like I said, I did use Huda Beauty. It's the stick foundations. I used a really tan shade because I'm a lot more tan now than I naturally would be. We're gonna go in with this MAC brush and go in with one of my favorite bronzers of all time, Hoola. Let's hope it's not too light for me. I'm like, is it gonna be too light at this stage? It's giving me the depth that I need. Contouring was not really a thing. It was more for drag makeup back then. And I'm not gonna go with my forehead because I'm gonna put a wig on. Because obviously I'm not blonde, in case you couldn't tell. So I'm just placing it where I normally would place my contour. Just gonna give myself a chiseled jawline just because she is a little bit thinner than I am, although I lost all my quarantine weight, thank God. And for those that haven't, just keep pushing. Believe me, I never thought I would gain not even a pound, but it happened. It happens. So I just kind of want to change a little bit of the structure of my face. And then I kind of want to change up my nose a little bit. So I'm not really going to take a contouring brush. This is an eyeshadow brush from MAC, but still, I just kind of want to. And fun fact is that they took 4 hours with Pamela's character in hair and makeup. I think that's awesome. She would be in the chair 3:30 in the morning. I've opened up for MAC at 4:30 in the morning, so all good. I'm gonna go in with this blush right here. Sorry about the glare. I do have natural light coming in, just a little bit. Just a few swaps and whatnot. Pink blush was it back then. No one knew anything about undertones, and as far as blush goes, like no one really followed those rules. I'm olivey. I prefer peachy blushes, right? Nope, no such thing. Okay, back to the lips. Let's see, I'm like, do I want to use Charlotte Tilbury or Chanel, Bobbi Brown? Very pretty, but I would like to gloss it up a little bit. Keep the look very true, so very old school shade, but I like it. By MAC, so this is, it's not called I Like It. It's called Nymphet. I'm saying I like it. Alrighty, let's see how I'm gonna look with the wig. That's really gonna determine the accuracy of this look. And I kind of want to change also.